Hello.
Wait.
Welcome
Okay.
to Unscripted.
Episode number 38.
Yes.
It is Wednesday.
Oh,
With our
Jesus.
friend Henry Green.
Yeah, it is Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
There we go.
No,
That
that's your
sounds
solo.
like a drug.
What, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yo,
Mexican
I'm
drug.
gonna go smoke some Wednesday. Anyway, first question: if you could be another person for one day, who would you be? Henry, you go first.
I would, this is a hard question because I wouldn't want to be like someone incredibly famous. I would just want to be, like someone chilled back and relaxed. I don't know, probably like one of my friends.
One of your friends?
Yeah. Just to like feel what it's like to walk in their shoes.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I think I would want to be, I would personally want to be someone who's, someone who's famous but on YouTube. Just to see what it's like to be YouTube famous. Because I've always wanted to be YouTube famous, and I think it'd be cool to see how it is to be like that.
Yeah. I'd want to be someone, like, wicked famous. Like, Miley Cyrus,
Like-
Justin Bieber, like, Eminem. I want to be Eminem for a day. Yeah.
If I was that famous, I would freak out. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't know how to, like, take it in.
I barely
It's
know how
only
to
for a
handle...
day.
Like, I talk to tons of my fans. I can barely handle it now. I couldn't imagine if I was like that. I'd be like, ah!
I think I could do it for a day, though.
For a day. Yeah.
It'd be cool for a day. If I
That's
had
true.
to do it for, like, a really long time, it might get crazy and difficult.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Question 2. What is your favorite way to waste time? Stephanie, go first.
On the internet.
Exactly. I think that's gonna be almost
Yeah.
everybody in the world's answers.
Yeah.
Like, I like Tumblr
Real little.
and this might sound weird saying it right after Tumblr, but my Facebook newsfeed, like, I have so many pages liked, so it's almost like my Tumblr in a way. And, watching YouTube videos, sometimes just messaging people or Skyping or Ubooing with people.
I would probably think like either YouTube or Twitter.
Yeah, I also like Twitter a lot.
Yeah, Twitter. It's
Especially
Good one.
when there's good trending topics and I can just
that
kind of...
too. Just read what everyone's saying about it.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite way to waste time is internet, but if I was being specific, it would be watching YouTube videos, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of YouTube series I could watch over and over and over again, just to waste time.
Like
Yeah.
there are certain things on YouTube that you just get hooked into.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
you see on the sidebar, oh, what's this? And you click on it, and then you just get like deep into the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's once I got hooked into this series, and I was literally up all night watching this YouTube series, and then I fell asleep in my chair in the morning.
That was kind of how I got into Vsauce. If you guys don't know Vsauce, he makes all these videos about, like he's really intelligent, and they're about basically these abstract ideas.
I showed you him, right?
Yeah, but I'd seen it before then.
Oh yeah. That's what all my friends say. Like, hey, I showed you that game, or I showed you that. They're like, oh yeah, well I played it way before that.
I actually had,
It's
though.
like,
and
well,
I
I
just-
believe you, but like a lot of my friends usually just, try to make themselves seem better than they are. Like,
Okay.
oh yeah, I knew that way before. I knew that way before it was mainstream.
Hipster.
In those glasses, you look like one of those people,
I know.
so you need to not make fun of
I
those
know.
people.
Like,
I actually hadn't watched his videos for a while when you showed me him. I had kind of forgotten about him, but I definitely saw him before you showed me him.
I think Equals 3 is ending this year, but I don't think I'll ever stop watching it. I think once it ends, I'll just go way back to the beginning and just
Yeah.
watch all of them.
I probably will too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of old ones that I actually haven't seen.
Yeah, I know. We were trying to watch them all, but then we skipped the point for something, and then we kind of stopped
We
watching.
just didn't get around to finishing it.
Yeah.
What I did once with the channel is I found this fairly new channel. I watched all the videos, and then every time a new video came out, I just watched it over and over again. And so now they have about 2,000 videos, and I have seen every single one of them.
Dang.
Nice.
Okay, next question. Are you usually late, early, or on time? Henry goes first.
It's probably like in the middle of late and early. I mean, in the middle of.
Well, that would be on time.
Yeah.
In the middle of late and on time.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. Like,
So, like, if late was to be considered like a few minutes after it started, I would be there. I would like pop in maybe like 30 seconds after an event started.
Yeah.
for me, it kind of depends on who's driving.
I
Like,
was.
if my
Oh, you suck! I was just about to say. I was gonna say it depends on who's driving. If my mom is driving, I'm like always late.
yeah,
But if my brother or dad's driving, I'm usually on time or even early.
yeah, I kind of have the opposite problem. Like my grandpa, he likes to be early for everything. Like I'll be trying to get ready, and I'm like I just want to leave so we'll get there on time. He's like rushing me, and he's like, no, we gotta get there early. And I'm like, why? It's so unnecessary. Like for everything too.
Yeah.
But if my grandmother's driving, I usually tend to be on time, unless like I take too long getting ready and it's my own fault that I'm late.
Any last words, Henry, about that question?
Give me a second.
Oh.
So to sum it up,
BRB in?
I'd say I'm mostly on time.
Okay.
Okay.
You having problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Do you wear any T-shirts with funny sayings on them? Yes, all the time, actually.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to get more t-shirts with funny sayings on them.
Actually, I'm like the opposite. I don't. I want more, but for Christmas this year, I'm like, I just want some plain colored T-shirts.
Like the thing about t-shirts like those is that you really want them, and then once you get them and like wear it a couple times, you're like, oh, I don't really like that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
The joke gets old too fast.
Yeah.
It's just,
I have this one that's an ADD joke. It's like
Oh, I love
all
that's
of
like
my
a
friends
favorite
have
one.
laughed at it, and now I just don't want to wear it.
I know. Like my shirt that says something about Facebook. May your life someday be as awesome as you pretend it is on Facebook. I have a shirt that
Yeah.
says that, and like 20 times a day, every day I wear it at school. People come up to me, hey, what's your shirt say? And like I have to tell them all the time, and I'm just completely sick of the shit. It's like
I like that shirt.
burn that shirt.
Wait, if you really don't want it, I'll have it.
No, I do. I'm gonna burn my Maker Studio shirt. I hate Maker Studio.
If you really don't want it, I'll
No,
take it.
I'll probably still wear it.
I think your t-shirts would fit me. Maybe be slightly too big.
What's your funniest shirt you have? Go, Stephanie first.
I think mine's that ADD joke one. It's like,
I agree.
oh my gosh, what's it say?
I
It's
don't know,
great,
Some
it has,
really random. It just says
like,
random
text.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like, did I tell you about my ADD? Hi, there's a treat. Oh my god, I like cake. Like, it's something
Yeah,
like
it's-
that.
yeah.
I can't think of exactly what it says.
Henry, what's your funniest shirt?
I would have to say that my funniest shirt is, it has the Batman logo on it, and because I'm still like 9 years old.
We all are.
Not literally, but
Very mature.
so the shirt says Buttman on it, and it has the Batman logo, and it's just like complete reformed to be shaped like an S. So
That's great.
yeah, I know.
I think my funniest shirt is the one that you hate. Is cool, or what does it say? Oh, cool story, babe. Go make me a sandwich.
Yeah, that one.
Technically, it's not actually sexist. Because honestly, I think it'd be funnier if it said, "Cool story, bro. Now go make me a sandwich." Like, just because of what it says, yeah, it's sexist, but it doesn't mean it couldn't be something else and still be funny.
Yeah,
I think of it like that. Last question. What do you dream about? I don't really know what I dream about, like, when I'm sleeping, so let's change it to, what do you daydream about? What do you think about constantly every day?
You.
Pretty straightforward. Henry? Me?
Probably,
Right?
like, if I'm at school, I'm gonna think about what am I gonna do when I get home? How am I gonna plan my day out?
Yeah.
So, like, what am I gonna do when I get home? Should I do my homework first? Should I go, like, update myself with all my social networks? And then it's just, like, destroying my mind, so I just decide to do it on the spot. I just waste my time thinking.
I always think about the future.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm talking, like, 10, 20 years from now. And I shouldn't, because that's going to make time go by faster, and then that's going to come all of a sudden. Like, they say you should think about, if you really have to think about the future, think about, like, the next 5 minutes. Or just think about what you do right now. Just basically be in the present. Keep your mind in the present.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of stuck in the past. I tend to think about the past a lot.
That's better than being stuck in the future.
I tend to think about life a lot in general. Sometimes I think about the future, but I definitely think about the past more. Like middle school, into high school, that time period. And then I think about you, like I said.
Did I say what I think about? I think about... Oh yeah, I said I think about the future. That's what I said. And you a lot.
Mm-hmm. You're just saying that because instead of think about you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Unscripted with our guest Henry Breen.
Oh my gosh.
What is your real name?
Henry Breen.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Alright, Henry Breen.
It's a nice name. I kind of like how it flows. It sounds like
Yeah.
it's a nice name.
And, of course, with our host, Stephanie Smith.
And our other host,
No,
Provost.
co-host, Nathan Provost.
You see, you're not our co-host because this is not my show.
And we will see you guys on Friday.